If you've ever wondered why dogs seem obsessed with sniffing butts, you're not alone. It's a question as old as dogkind itself. Now, before you wrinkle your nose and give a disgusted chuckle, let's take a step back. This sniffing business isn't as gross as it seems, and it's not about dogs being weird. It's about communication, socialization, and a superpower that dogs possess. In the fascinating world of dogs, sniffing is like reading a daily newspaper. Butts, in particular, are like personal profiles revealing fascinating details about each other. Imagine if you could tell a person's entire life story just by their smell. Sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it? Well, that's what dogs do. They use their super sniffing powers to understand their world and the creatures in it. And yes, that includes us humans too. So let's dig into this canine mystery and find out why dogs are so fixated on the rear end. What if I told you that your dog's nose is a super-powered tool capable of detecting scents we can't even imagine? Yes, that's right. Picture this. If our human olfactory system were a quaint little backyard, a dog's would be the size of an entire football field. That's how powerful their sense of smell is. Let's delve into the science of it all. A dog's nose is a marvel of nature, equipped with around 300 million olfactory receptors, compared to a measly 6 million in US humans. These receptors capture scent molecules, which are then processed by an area of the dog's brain that is, proportionally speaking, 40 times larger than ours. This means that dogs can interpret the world in a way that we simply can't comprehend, through an explosion of scents and smells. Now you may be wondering, why does this lead our furry friends to sniff butts? Well, the answer lies in a special set of glands known as the apocrine glands, located in a dog's rear end. These glands secrete a unique scent, a canine calling card if you will, that provides a wealth of information about the dog. From their gender and reproductive status to their diet and emotional state, it's all there in a dog's rear end. Think of it as a doggy Facebook profile. But instead of pictures and status updates, it's a complex cocktail of scents. And just like we humans scroll through our social media feeds, dogs use their super sniffers to read these scent-based profiles. This allows them to understand more about the other dog and respond accordingly. So the next time your dog goes south for a sniff, remember, they're not being rude or embarrassing. They're simply using the tools nature gave them to understand the world around them. So it turns out, a dog's butt is like a scent-based ID card, providing a wealth of information about who they are. Now that we know why dogs are attracted to butts, let's explore what happens during these sniffing encounters. Picture a romp at the dog park. Puppies bounding about, tongues lolling, tails wagging. Suddenly, two of them meet, and there it is, the butt sniff. This isn't just a casual sniff, oh no. This is a full-on canine handshake, a doggy how do you do. It's a crucial part of their playtime, helping them build social skills, learn about their peers, and establish a pecking order. But it's not just puppies. Adult dogs do it too. It's their version of a greeting ritual. No need for awkward small talk or formal introductions. A quick sniff to the rear end and voila, they've got the scoop. That sniff tells them everything they need to know about each other. It's like the canine version of checking out someone's Facebook profile. Talk about efficient networking. Now here's where it gets even more fascinating. Dogs can also pick up on emotional cues through these butt sniffs. Yes, you heard that right. Your dog is essentially an emotional radar, picking up signals of anxiety, happiness, or even fear from the scent signatures left behind. It's like they have their very own mood ring, just at the opposite end. So whether it's a casual play date at the park or a first-time meeting, the butt sniff is an integral part of a dog's social interaction. It's their way of saying, hey, I'm friendly, let's be pals, and it's all done without a single bark or whimper. It's easy to feel embarrassed or even a little grossed out by this behavior, but remember, this is a perfectly natural and essential part of a dog's world. They're not trying to embarrass you or cause a scene, they're just doing what comes naturally to them, and it's pretty darn amazing when you think about it. So, the next time your dog sniffs another dog's butt, remember they're just saying hello. Just like humans, dogs have their own set of social rules, and this includes how they approach butt sniffing. Now, it may sound strange to us, but to our furry friends, sniffing is their way of saying hello, getting to know each other, and understanding the world around them. But remember, not all dogs are comfortable with the same level of sniffing intimacy. Being respectful of boundaries is a crucial part of sniffing etiquette. Imagine being at a party. Some people are comfortable with a hug, others prefer a handshake, while some might just give you a nod from across the room. Dogs are the same way. Some might be okay with a full-on butt sniff, while others might prefer a polite nose tap. The key is to read their body language. A wagging tail and relaxed posture usually signal that a dog is comfortable. But if a dog seems tense or tries to move away, it's best to give them some space. Now, how about when your dog is the one doing the sniffing? Training can play a big role here. If your dog tends to be a little overzealous in their sniffing, you can help them learn to be more respectful. One way to do this is by using positive reinforcement. If your dog approaches another dog politely, reward them with a treat or praise. If they get a little too up close and personal, gently redirect them with a playful distraction. Remember, just like with any kind of training, patience is key. It might take some time for your dog to learn these social cues, but stick with it. You're helping them become a better canine citizen. And of course, let's not forget to embrace the laughter that comes with these sniffing encounters. It might be a bit embarrassing when your dog decides to sniff another dog's butt in the middle of the park, but it's also a chance to chuckle at the quirky ways of our beloved pets. By understanding and respecting these sniffing etiquettes, we can help our dogs navigate their social world better. Yes, butt sniffing is a bit weird and funny, but it's also a unique part of who dogs are. Let's take a moment to appreciate the quirkiness of our four-legged friends. This behavior, which might seem strange to us, is completely normal in the canine world. It's like their version of a handshake or a hug, only a lot smellier. But hey, who are we to judge? After all, isn't it the quirky traits that make our dogs so endearing? Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but I still don't want my dog sniffing everyone's behinds. And that's a fair point. It's important to remember that while this is a natural behavior, it's also important to teach our dogs manners and respect for personal space. But let's not lose sight of the bigger picture here. Embracing our dog's quirks means understanding and accepting them for who they are. And this includes their sniffing habits. Dogs are unique creatures with their own set of behaviors and instincts, and it's our job as their companions to respect that. So next time your dog decides to go on a sniffari, instead of being embarrassed or annoyed, why not take a moment to marvel at their incredible sense of smell, or laugh at the sheer hilarity of the situation? After all, laughter is the best medicine, and our dogs often provide us with plenty of opportunities for it. Remember, our dogs don't judge us for our quirks, so why should we judge them for theirs? They love us unconditionally, and it's only fair that we return the favor. So, let's learn to see the beauty in their quirks and celebrate the wonderfully unique creatures that they are. In the grand scheme of things, a little butt sniffing is a small price to pay for the love, companionship, and joy that our dogs bring into our lives. So let's embrace the quirkiness, love our dogs for who they are. And remember, it's not weird, it's just doggy style. So let's celebrate the wonderfully weird world of dogs, and remember, a butt sniff is just a dog's way of saying hello. So there you have it, the smelly truth about why dogs sniff butts. We've journeyed through the power of a dog's super sniffer, how these sniffaris are a unique form of doggy communication, and even how sniffing serves as an emotional radar for our four-legged pals. Whether it's the playful puppy handshake or the friendly greeting ritual, it's clear that a butt sniff is more than just a whiff of the weird. Let's not forget the importance of sniffaris etiquette. Remember, not all dogs love a deep dive, and respecting their boundaries is key. And if you've got an overzealous snooper, remember that a treat or a playful distraction can gently redirect their attention. So it's time to embrace the laughter and celebrate the quirky wonderfulness of our furry friends. Share your doggy sniffari stories in the comments. Together, we can laugh and learn more about the amazing world of our furry friends.